devastating. It was devastating. It was worse than a nightmare. I mean.
This grandmother spent nearly 2 years in prison, based only on the testimony of a documented liar. In our full disclosure investigation, that woman is suing Phoenix police for wrongful prosecution. We've reported on her lawsuit before, but tonight we're revealing something new about the case. It's about us, and we're telling you in the interest of transparency. Phoenix took ABC15 to court in that lawsuit, spending taxpayer money to try to get our own Dave Biskobing's raw reporting on the case.
Outside experts agree this is a troubling attack on the First Amendment and the freedom of the press. And that's even more troubling when you remember that Phoenix police falsely charged protesters exercising their First Amendment rights throughout 2020.
The subpoena came in April, Phoenix attorneys commanding that we turn over full and complete unedited copies of 2 interviews. One of those interviews with that grandmother, Frances Salazar.
It's horrible. I mean, what they did to me is wrong, period, all the way around.
A judge ordered her release from prison. And after finding out the city withheld information about the arresting officer's history of lying, Phoenix is aggressively trying to find anything it can to defeat her lawsuit. Now, we said no to the subpoena. So in October, Phoenix took ABC15 to court, filing this motion asking a judge to force us to turn over the raw footage. In response, our attorneys David Bodney and Matthew Kelly argued the city's subpoena was a retaliatory response to ABC15's reporting. If you didn't know, last year we published the first ever database of every cop on a Brady list, basically officers with past lies, crimes, and other integrity concerns. Phoenix PD had more than 100. Then this year, we exposed how Phoenix and the county attorney's office falsely charged protesters. 5 Phoenix officers are under criminal investigation, and Phoenix PD is under its own Department of Justice investigation. So was the subpoena retaliation? To get an outside perspective, we spoke to Dan Shelley and Catherine Gardner.
There is a credible case to be made that this is retaliatory in nature, what the city is doing, what the police department is doing.
It could have a chilling effect going forward on a journalist or a news organization's work.
Arizona laws shield news organizations from this kind of intrusion, except in rare circumstances. And that's why we fought back against Phoenix.
How are you?
Because it's not just about this case. It's about ABC15's ability to work for you.
People who come forward with important information that needs to be made public, they really rely on having that confidential relationship with the media.
On February 19th, the federal court threw out Phoenix's subpoena. The city wasted taxpayer money trying to get our interviews. By last count, about $3,500. City manager Jeff Barton was not willing to defend what Phoenix did on camera. When we asked for an interview, a spokesperson told us he wasn't available. But in a statement, the city wrote, "The city's attorney's request for the unredacted interview is not, nor it should be construed as any attempt to interfere with the important jobs of gathering, writing, publishing, broadcasting, and disseminating news to the public."
This is just way out of order.
And experts like Dan Shelley tell us if the subpoena wasn't bad enough, it's even worse if Phoenix actually believes their own statement.
They're trying to go after the messenger instead of being concerned about the message. You know, that brings all sorts of alarm bells, and every citizen of Phoenix should be alarmed that this is going on.
I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC15, Arizona.